Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithie D. For this entire week, I'm going to be releasing a guide for territory battles each day. If you don't want to miss any of these videos, then make sure that you are subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notifications straight away. If you do enjoy this video, then please make sure that you do hit the like button. So let's kick it off with the basics of Phase 1. I'm sure all of you guys are going to smash Phase 1 to pieces, but there is definitely an element of understanding what is going on so you can implement that at later stages. The first thing about territory battles is that you do need to communicate with your guild, let them know what's going on, give a clear structure of what you want from your guys. It's quite important that you are working on your rebels not only for the requirement of the game mode, but they also get perks for being rebels. All rebels gain focused defense, and what this does at the end of the unit's turn, it gains protection up, which is 30% for 2 turns if it used a special abilities and no enemies were defeated that turn. So what that means, if your rebel characters use a special ability and none of the enemies were defeated, they're going to be gaining protection up for 2 turns. On top of that, Hoth hero characters gain an additional buff called Last Stand. So just for clarification, the Hoth heroes will be characters like Hoth Soldier and Hoth Scout. And what this buff does, the first time the unit is defeated, it is revived with Offense Up, Advantage, and the Last Stand unique debuff for 2 turns. I know you guys are really excited to jump in and do some more territory battles, but the first thing that you need to be doing and coordinating with your guild is the actual base missions. This is where great coordination comes in with your guild, because you don't want to be putting the strongest character requirements in for that, because you want to be saving them for either missions or deployments. As long as the character or starship meets the actual star requirement, there is no gear requirement, so you can actually put your worst characters that will not give you many points in territory battles, so you can get rid of them that way, so you can save your other guild members better characters or even your own for the battles itself or even deployments. You may be wondering why these base missions are so important to do first. Doing these missions first are going to greatly reduce the difficulty of the actual missions. As you can see in the video, at level 3, all allies have a plus 10% critical chance and a 25% chance to gain advantage at the start of each encounter. In addition, each ally's first successful attack, each encounter has a 35% chance to also daze the target for 2 turns. Filling up this area first is extremely important to make the battles easier for your guild and will definitely help you later on in the phases. You do not want to be going into any battles realistically until you've filled this area. Once you've filled this area or filled it as much as you can, now it's time to start moving on to the actual missions. Once you've entered the battle, and when you do encounter the elite characters, the way you can identify them is by the skull icon above their head. When you encounter these characters, it probably immediately makes you want to feel that you want to open up a can of whoop-ass on these elite characters. If you do get that feeling, the first thing you want to do is take a step back and have a look at the character itself. The first thing that you should be doing is holding down on that skull icon. This provides the snowtrooper with a plus 70% counter chance and basic attacks calls assists. So what that tells me with the kill order is either I need to go in for a stun and keep him stunned, or avoid him and leave him to the very last target. In the later stages, this character ruthlessly will destroy your team if you do attack him wrong. The other Snow Elite Snowtrooper that I did come across in Phase 1 had a unique buff called Blackout Elite. While stealthed, basic attack deals massive damage to units with less than 70% health. Even though that doesn't sound kind of big on paper, but when you've got him kind of partnered with the other Snowtrooper or another elite character that are doing these assist attacks, and he is stealth against characters like Phoenix in the later stages, he's definitely going to be giving you problems. So it's wise at the later stages that you do take in a couple of characters that can either stun or do a mass dispel. But always do make sure that you do check the buff that they've got, because each Snowtrooper could be different, but we will be looking at that in more detail once we get to the harder stages, because I will be making you some videos of the kill orders. So once you've done these missions, all you need to do then is deploy your entire roster. So this should be your day-to-day routine of how you play territory battles, and make sure that you do look out for those elite characters. Again, I will be back with more videos and I will be showing you kill orders as we progress it together. Phase 1 is quite an easy phase, so there is only so much I can show you guys today, but I am definitely going to be making sure I'm going to show you everything. So what is your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, then please make sure that you do hit that like button, and if you do not want to miss out on any of these territory battle videos, then make sure that you do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm the Smithie D. May the force be with you always.